In the beginning, I created the universe. From a cork gluon plasma, if we're being nerds about it. And Earth was without form and void. Because I made it 9 billion years later, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and photons had not yet decoupled from matter. And I said, let there be light. And then I had to wait 380,000 years for the universe to become cool enough to be transparent to electromagnetic radiation. You gotta let that pie cool. And then there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. Though not a literal day. Again, no earths or no days. And then I said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters. I don't know what that means, but matter began collapsing into stars and galaxy, and I said, let dry land appear. But I had to make land. And in 4.5 billion years of planetary accretion, volcanism, and cooling, boom, land. It took a minute, but I got there. And I said, let Earth bring forth vegetation, and photosynthetic organisms emerged, and then plants, and then an absolutely irresponsible amount of plants. And then I was all like, let there be lights in the heavens. And before astrophysicists start typing, yes, stars already existed as well as light. I'm describing this from Earth's perspective. Calm down, nerds. And then I said, let the waters bring forth living creatures. And life diversified throughout the oceans. Then things crawled onto land. Bold strategy. Worked out pretty well. Then I had a few more drinks and I said, let birds fly above Earth. I didn't even know what a bird was, so I made dinosaurs. Those evolved into theropods and those became birds. Boom! That one's still funny. And then I said, let Earth bring forth living creatures. And there appeared mammals and reptiles. Yeah, insects. Look, nobody bats 1,000. And I was hammered at this point. Just hammered. And then I said, let me make mankind in my image. And then one species emerged from Africa capable of understanding relativity and quantum mechanics and stellar nuclear synthesis and the age of the universe. And they began immediately arguing with strangers on Facebook. And then I said, look at all I have made. Crap. Approximately 95% of it appears to be dark matter and dark energy, and I am not explaining that one. And behold, it was pretty dope. And no, I will not explain platypuses.